Hello, hello. So welcome to my frequently asked question for the day. We normally do these in the morning, but I didn't have a chance, so I'm doing it now. If you are joining me, we are currently in a series all about doing live events, craft shows, vendor events. And I'm going to be answering a frequently asked question that I get from small business owners about these events. We've already answered another question on a previous day, so go back and look for the video with this dark blue background to find the other videos about vendor events. And don't forget to like this video and of course follow me so you'll be notified every time I have more advice for you and your small business. So let's go ahead and jump into the question for today. The question today is, how much inventory should I have for a craft show? And if you look this up, you're going to find tons of different answers and you can sway this one way or another. So this is not necessarily up for debate exactly, but I would love to know how you feel about it. I'm going to actually give you a calculation for this. So in order for you to figure out what you need to, number one, determine what your goal profit is. So how much do you want to actually make at this craft show? So you're going to figure that out first. Then you're going to add your show expenses to that number. And this needs to be the cost of your booth. This needs to be the cost of any travel that you're doing. So gas, whatever, all of those expenses need to be added to your goal profit. So if your goal profit was $100, and it was $100 in expenses, you now need to make $200. I hope everybody is following me. Those of you who are watching me live on TikTok, comment below and let me know if you're following. Don't forget to like the video. Let me know what you think about this as we go. So we're going to have our show expenses. We're going to add we're going to add our goal profit and our show expenses. And then the third thing that we need to know is we need to know the average cost of our goods. Now, you should be pricing your products in such a way that you know what your profit percentage is. So for example, if I have an item that is $100 for me to create, then I might decide that I want to have a 25% upsell, 25% profit, right? So 25% of 100 is $25. So I could sell that. This math doesn't exactly work out. So for those of you who are actually good at math, just go with me. We're going to do this kind of easy peasy. So if I sell something for $125 and it cost me $100, I made $25. That's actually 20% of profit. I'm not going to get into why that is, but 20% of profit, right? So if you have an idea of what your average cost of goods is, so you know that you usually make 20% profit, or you know that you usually make 10% profit, whatever your profit margin is, you're going to add that in. You need to know that as well. So this is how the formula works. Are you guys ready? You're going to take your total sales needed. So this is what we know we want to make, right? So this is our goal. In order to find this, we are going to take our goal income. So in this example, I said that was $200 because that was our goal profit plus our show expenses, right? And then we are going to divide that by 1 minus our cost of goods. So you're getting a percentage. So my cost of goods in my example was 20%. So I'm actually going to make it 25% because that's the math that I wrote down. So if my cost of goods is 25%, I'm going to take 1 minus 25%, which means my expenses are 75% of that product. Does that make sense? I hope everybody is following. And then you're going to take what your goal income is. So if my goal income was 1,000, and you're going to divide it by that. So 1,000 divided by 0.75, which is 75%. That means in order for me to do that, I would have to have $1,333 in sales. That will cover my cost of goods and give me the money that I need of $1,000. Does that make sense? I hope everybody is following me. If it was a 10% cost of goods, then you would actually need less money because your cost of goods costs you less. So that would be $1,111. So depending upon your cost of goods is going to shift how much money you actually have to make on the show so that you can get the number of the amount of profit that you want. Then you want to take that amount and double it. And why do we want to double it? If we know that we only need to sell $1,333 in product, why would we bring $2,666 in product? And the reason is because as your booth starts to empty out, people are actually less likely to buy because it feels like they don't have as many options, or well, why is there nothing here? And so by bringing double, not only does it make it so your booth stays full, it also makes it so that you have the ability to sell more. If you only bring that amount, guess what? That's all you can sell. If you bring more than that, you can potentially sell more than that, right? So the question for today was, how much inventory should I have for a craft show? And the three things that we need to know to find that is our goal profit, our show expenses, and our average cost of goods. If you have any questions, go ahead and drop those below. And don't forget to like this video and follow me so you can be notified every time I come up with more videos to help you grow your online business. I don't actually think that math works out. No, it does. That is correct. Okay. I totally forgot to tell them.